Hello. So as you can see, I am going to be reacting to this creep in pigtails today. This crazy obsessed stalker has been riding my coattails for years. She has amassed a considerable audience based purely on bull. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about that bull. Enjoy. Alright, first thing I want to react to, and I just want to start off by saying, no, I'm not a reaction channel. I don't do this usually, and yeah, I kind of suck at it, but I'm hoping that at least my point will get across, and I hope I don't have to throw any insults or anything, unlike a certain someone, to do it. So I need to react to this most recent live stream of hers. The title is Chantal El Refai is gone, Foodie Beauty is back, and reading facts straight off Wiki Live. Triple react. Oh wow, you're giving people a real treat, aren't you? I remember seeing it and thinking, wow, the first thing I thought as FFG was stumbling for words, struggling to read what was on her screen from the script she wrote, how bad it was and how it was obvious she was just reading from Wikipedia. So basically, just rewinding a bit, what happened was before I went to Kuwait, FFG felt the need to jump in first and make a little mini documentary educating people, very poorly albeit, on the customs of Kuwait, what Kuwait is like, this and that. The creepiness level of that, because going to Kuwait really has nothing to do with your life. So if anybody should be doing this kind of content, is me. I'm the one traveling to Kuwait. I'm the one going to the Middle East. I should be the one to do it. We did see similar behavior, creepy, stalkerish, weird, involving yourself in my life kind of behavior with the fashion show, showing up, trying to crash it, and then posting the coverage of the show before I even get to, and it was my event. So FFG did the same thing with this Kuwait documentary she did. I can't find it. I don't know if she was ashamed of it. I would be for sure. It's just very rich coming from you in the title of your newest video, calling me out for sounding like I'm reading from a script when I do my videos on anything historical or anything that has some background information. No, I'm not perfect at it, but clearly from your Kuwait video that sucked and I can't even find now, that you might even be yourself ashamed of. I mean, do you not see the hypocrisy here? No, probably not.
Us believe this whole Salah and Kuwait thing is wild, and people are understandably worried, even annoyed by her current behavior.
Alright, so admittedly, yeah, I do some things that are pretty different and drastic compared to what most people would do or how they would live their life. But please keep in mind that this is how I am, and I'm probably always going to live my life this way. So if you're tuning in, keep that in mind. It's pretty much just a show for you guys, and that's all it should be. You shouldn't get too invested.
Let's take a look at the top of that pic. There's definitely some like crop.
Okay, so wait a minute. It's your birthday, and you're analyzing a potential stock photo. Well, it's actually a real photo of me living my life and judging me. Why isn't anyone taking you out for cake? What the hell? I feel so bad for you. Anyway, happy belated.
I don't have birthday cake. No birthday cake for me.
Somebody posted in the Discord earlier, this pic with what I'm no NASA member, but
Oh, wait, so you're admitting you're not a NASA member? What does that even mean? I'm assuming you're admitting that you're not that bright, which I don't know, but just based on how you talk, yeah, I can believe it.
This is child-proof too. Help me.
this pic with like I think is like a reverse search or whatever. You reverse the image search, whatever the fuck. I'm sorry. And it came up as like something. Hold on, something. I'm such a dick. Discord closed. I had it ready. Back. Hold on, scrolling back. Scrolling back.
How pathetic is it that you have a whole Discord and material sources saved and all kinds of research you have to go get just on this little picture I posted? One community post picture, and you are all circling it like vultures and picking at it like vultures, I might add. And so today we're going to talk a little bit about that bull. Enjoy. Alright, first thing I want to react to. So, does anyone remember the video that FFG did? It was a Kuwait video she made, like a little mini documentary she made right before I came to Kuwait. I tried looking for this video and I could not find it on her channels.
Had she already landed? Is she trying to be couth about this whole thing? So you know what I mean? No, she's not couth. What am I?
Alright, so couth, in this dictionary definition, good manners, refinement. He has no couth, no brains, and doesn't know the meaning of the word diplomacy. Yeah, sounds like you. So it's, again, very rich from you saying I am uncouth. I don't sit for hours cackling like a witch and using the F word and saying bitch every other word to describe them nice. I mean, as someone who spends so much time of their free time judging my relationship, saying that's fake, yours is totally imaginary. I'm still waiting for proof of life on this boyfriend of yours. Considering how you literally go live and snatch my content to react, quote unquote, to it, I can't imagine you living a fulfilling life spending time with this boyfriend of yours. I mean, what do you do in the middle of a date or in the middle of dinner or having alone time with your boyfriend? When you hear my notification, do you say, sorry, honey, I have to go. Foodie Beauty's live. I really just I don't get it. All I'm saying is for someone who's in such a happy relationship and has a full-time job, you do have a lot of time on your hands to stream snipe me, no matter when and where I go live.
There are some cases in which those married do not intend to live together as a couple and typically got married only for one of them to gain the right to reside in a country.
All right, here's the thing, female Danny DeVito. Even if I wanted to marry somebody for convenience, it has zero impact on your life and is absolutely 100% none of your business. But the fact that you're doing so much research with all of it being for speculation is creepy. You don't think that you're being a little invasive? Nah. All right.
Longer? That's so hard to prove, though? Dear, in her case, it's actually not that hard to prove. They haven't known each other that long.
Your conspiracies are always bull, and that's my point. They're always BS, and people just eat it up.
You know I'm gonna manipulate the fuck out of you, and you're gonna eat it up, and you're gonna watch me.
And it's really sad to see someone who was formerly a supporter like Rusty Spoons believe this crap, and it's just insane to me.
Goodbye. Fuck you. Who else? Who else? Shell. Fuck you, you fucking dumb cunt. Goodbye. There's always Beezers who replace the fallen Beezers. That's what you don't get. I don't fucking need you at all.
But whatever, if you want to support somebody vile who's infertility shamed me over and over, that's on you. If you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I've had to have a total hysterectomy due to some large ovarian cysts that were worrying my oncologist. So this was FFG's wonderful response, and this is the kind of people that have left my community to come and support this kind of behavior, but I'm the vile one.
Just like, for example, I don't know if anyone's ever noticed, but I never take jabs at the fact that Chantal can't have kids. Never. Next time I need tampons, just to be a dick, I'm gonna go and buy the box of them, put it up on the community tag, and tag Foodie Beauty and be like, jealous? Yeah, that's right. I said it, and I will fucking do it. Fuck her.
Actually, no, I'm not jealous. I actually don't miss my period. Would I love to be able to have children? Yes. But the fact that you infertility shame in any way and blame somebody for having precancerous cells or having health problems in any way, regardless of their fat, regardless of their medical history, is actually pretty disgusting. That would be like you getting lung cancer from smoking so much and people having zero sympathy for you and saying, oh, well, you deserve it. Go die.
You look like a fucking giraffe on crack with AIDS. You look like a fucking giraffe camel with AIDS. Okay? You fucking silkworm fruit fly. When did I use HIV as an insult? What are you guys even talking about? Oh, well, what?
That is more vile than anything I've ever said about your dogs, even though you talk about my cat ownership over and over and over. It's really, really gross. Keep that same energy, guys. Keep that same energy. Also, you moron, you can't give yourself infertility. That's just another speculation. And I know I also said that I felt like I could have done things to make myself healthier while I was struggling with an eating disorder and mental health issues. I thought that I could magically make these cysts disappear on their own, even though they were like 16 centimeters big. And the oncologist actually told me that they don't think in their with their expertise and opinion that it would be possible for me to shrink them, but I did see some holistic methods online and from other people's testimonies that have cured their ovarian cysts, but these were more small. They were smaller cysts, and they were not the same kind as mine. So I was under the impression at that time that I would be able to do something, maybe in denial about the fact that I would have to have a hysterectomy, even though I would say to myself over and over that I didn't care if I would become infertile as a result. At the time, I didn't want children. I didn't think that I would ever want children or a family, and things have changed, and that's why the doctor was so concerned at first, knowing that I was young and maybe want a family in the future, and they were right. And I guess, as FFG always likes to say, it is what it is. They look at me like I had 3 heads. Or 5 eyes, something strange when I would tell them that I wanted to try juice fasting in order to shrink the cysts. And honestly, it's just not something I was ever able to do because I was struggling with my eating disorder. So there were a lot of things going on, and I ended up needing the surgery, which did render me infertile.
Funny.
You're free to not watch me. For somebody who's so bothered, you're so involved and obsessed, and it's weird and it's creepy. And really, you need to get a life, hop on a plane, go across the world, and meet someone who will touch you. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening.
This is childproof too. Help me.